Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0095, indicates that the intake air temperature, IAT, sensor 2 is out of range. This sensor plays a crucial role in monitoring the temperature of the air entering the engine, which affects the fuel-to-air mixture and overall engine efficiency. The IAT sensor 2 is typically located in the intake manifold or air intake duct. A malfunction could lead to poor engine performance, increased emissions, or even engine stalling. It is essential to verify the problem accurately before proceeding with any repairs. Understanding the implications of this DTC helps mechanics troubleshoot effectively to maintain vehicle efficiency and compliance with emission standards. The IAT sensor 2 is integral for detecting the temperature of incoming air, which is critical for proper fuel injection and combustion processes. This sensor is typically located within the air intake system of the Honda Civic, and its readings help the powertrain control module, PCM, adjust fuel injection timing. Due to its function, a faulty IAT sensor 2 can lead to incorrect air-fuel mixture ratios. This imbalance can cause the engine to run inefficiently, increase emissions, and degrade overall performance. If the temperature readings from this sensor exceed specified thresholds, 264.31 degrees Fahrenheit or 129.06 Celsius, the DTC P0095 is triggered, indicating a fault in the sensor or its circuitry. Hence, diagnosing and rectifying any issues with this sensor is paramount for maintaining optimal vehicle operation. Several issues may lead to the triggering of the DTC P0095. Firstly, a faulty IAT sensor 2 itself could be malfunctioning, leading it to send incorrect temperature readings to the PCM. Secondly, poor connections and loose terminals at critical locations, including the MAP sensor, IAT sensor 2, and the PCM, can disrupt signal transmission, causing erroneous readings. Additionally, a shorted wire within the TA line could create a direct connection to power, affecting the sensor's performance. It's also essential to consider intermittent faults that can cause temporary failures. In such cases, the system may appear to function correctly upon initial checks. Therefore, a systematic approach to diagnosing the cause of the DTC is vital to ensure accurate repairs. The symptoms associated with the DTC P0095 can significantly affect vehicle functionality. Drivers may notice a decrease in engine performance, which could manifest as sluggish acceleration or rough idling. This performance drop often ties back to the incorrect air-fuel mixture due to faulty temperature readings from the IAT sensor 2. Additionally, increased emissions could indicate that the engine is running too rich or too lean, which not only harms the environment, but may also trigger further diagnostic codes. In severe cases, drivers might experience engine stalling or misfiring, leading to a loss of power while driving. Recognizing these symptoms early can prevent more costly repairs and ensure that the vehicle remains compliant with emission standards. The first step in troubleshooting the DTC P0095 is to verify the problem. Start by turning the vehicle to the on mode, ensuring the ignition is activated but the engine is not running. Next, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the DTC from the system to reset any previous faults. Once the error code is cleared, it's crucial to check the specific parameters associated with the IAT sensor 2. Look at its current conditions and compare these values against the defined thresholds, 264.31 Fahrenheit or 129.06 degrees Celsius. If the current conditions exceed this threshold, it indicates that the failure is confirmed and you should proceed to the next troubleshooting step. Otherwise, if they remain within the limits, consider that the failure might be intermittent. After confirming the DTC, The next troubleshooting step involves checking the condition of the IAT sensor 2, circuit connectors, and terminals. Begin by turning the vehicle off to ensure safety while you inspect the components. Focus on the connections at the map sensor, IAT sensor 2, the powertrain control module, PCM, as well as both engine ground and body ground connections. Any poor connections or loose terminals can lead to erroneous readings, triggering the DTC. Ensure that all connectors are clean, secure, and free from corrosion. If any issues are found, make the necessary repairs or replacements. If all connections appear to be in good order, you can proceed to the next troubleshooting step. The final step in this troubleshooting process involves checking for a shorted wire in the circuitry related to the IAT sensor 2. First, jump the SCS, service check signal, line using the HDS and allow the vehicle to remain in this condition for at least 1 minute. Then, disconnect the necessary connectors, specifically the MAP sensor IAT sensor 2 4P connector and the PCM connector number 1 96P. With the vehicle still in the on mode, measure the voltage between the designated test points. Test point 1 from the MAP sensor IAT sensor 2 connector and test point 2, which is the body ground. If voltage is present, this would indicate a short to power in the TA wire, and you must address this issue by repairing the wire between the specified terminals. Conversely, if there is no voltage detected, the TA wire is functioning correctly, and the next step would be to replace the IAT sensor 2. Upon completing the necessary repairs related to the DTC P0095, it's essential to conduct a final verification of the repairs. Begin by running the vehicle tests to monitor its performance under various conditions. After repairing any faults or replacing the IAT sensor 2, clear the DTC again and observe if it reappears during normal operation. Ensure that the parameters for the IAT sensor are now within the specified thresholds. Performance checks, including driving the vehicle for a short distance under various load conditions, will validate whether the corrective actions effectively resolved the issue. This step is crucial for confirming that the vehicle is functioning optimally and is free from any lingering faults. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P0095, several preventive maintenance measures can be taken. Regular inspections of the electrical connections related to the IAT sensor 2 should be part of your vehicle maintenance routine. Ensuring that the connectors are clean, secure, and free of corrosion will help maintain a proper signal flow. Additionally, it is advisable to monitor the performance of the IAT sensor regularly during vehicle diagnostics. Keeping the air intake system clean from dirt and debris will also help in maintaining optimal sensor functionality. These simple preventive measures can reduce the likelihood of experiencing sensor-related issues in the future, leading to improved engine performance and fewer diagnostic troubles. In conclusion, understanding the role of the IAT sensor 2 and its implications in vehicle operation is vital for effective diagnosis. The DTC P0095 highlights the importance of systematic troubleshooting, from verification to connection checks and shorted wire diagnostics. By following each step meticulously, technicians can accurately identify and rectify issues efficiently. Regular preventive maintenance routines can further mitigate risks, ensuring optimal engine performance and compliance with emission standards. A proactive approach toward vehicle maintenance not only enhances performance, but may save the owner time and money in the long run. Therefore, mastering the intricacies surrounding the DTC P0095 equips technicians with the knowledge required to maintain the Honda Civic effectively. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.